Good evening, good evening, good evening. Coming to you in the weird hours of the night. Coming to you in the weird hours of the night. My name, one quit up here at Iniko Disability. Okay, a little bit right now, because my little dog, he's making all this little noise. He just heard me start talking. Hey! I'm going to talk about life just a little bit. Just life a little bit. Warren Clued at the Iniko Disability Service. I am in the dark right now. It's about 3:30 something in the morning. And why am I in the dark? Because the mind is thinking. The mind is thinking. And thinking and thinking and thinking. Why? Because of society. Because no one hears you. Let me say that again. No one hears me. No, let me say that again. No one hears us. No one hears us. We're talking about wisdom on a morning prayer line this month. And when I was just doing some reading, and the more I get into the word of wisdom, I look over my life. Have you ever stopped, my sisters and brothers, and just look over your life and think about all the knowledge that you have attained over the years before you even got to kindergarten? You was learning. Then you got to grade school, high school. Many of us went on to college and trade schools. Some finished and some didn't. But you know, I'm just really just talking about my life. Because that's the only person I can really, truly speak for. See, I'm up in the dark in the weird hours of the night because I'm thinking, and I'm doing some more thinking. You know, problems will keep you up and have you thinking, did you do this the right way? Could you have did this better? Could you have did this different? And sometime when you are thinking and you're trying to do the best and be the best that you can, no matter what you do, because of society, life, you're not doing it right. Come on now, tell what I mean about this. Why I'm up at wee hours of the night thinking. Because all boils down to really one little issue. It has become a big problem because of society. See, I am a young, and somebody says I'm old, I'm 57, I'm blind. I am who I am by the grace of God. And I stand here not trying to make any excuses or camouflage anything or get any pity for anything, but I am who I am. And some of y'all are just who you are. But you know, some put on faces and makeups. Come on, let's tell the truth now. You know, time to take the mask off. Time to take the mask off when you're up at 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning just thinking. because of a little problem that became to a bigger problem, bigger problem, bigger problem. See, I live in a duplex. And see, some might not even want to hear about it. But I have a neighbor, and we just don't see eye to eye. Or maybe I'm blind and I don't see his eye. See, you're talking about somebody who have hatred, and I don't know, might not know all the reason. I might just be guessing, but because of my dog, I have a service dog. I pick up. I do the best I can. He complains about it. That's the only one and only thing I could think that he really could truly have a problem with. Now, so I've stopped him from getting in my business, which I know that's a problem for him. Because see, some people are just a little bit more nosier than others. Some is a little bit more private than others. See, there's people who walk their dogs and don't even try to pick up at all. And when you pick up and you try to do the best that you can, and you're proud that you do the best that you can, but it's still issues for others. Well, people, half the world is sighted. Quite a few have problems with their eyes. Quite a few are blind. So what matters to a sighted person don't necessarily mean it's going to matter to a blind person, people. See, if you got to go around picking up at poop after people and chase behind people, you got too much time on your hands to do other things. When it leads to calling health department and code enforcement and human services and telling lies and exaggerating and bringing it out and causing black people more problems than they already have. You know, many of us have problems just worrying about paying rent, finances, money in the bank. Come on now. Life itself, showing up to work, going to school, all these things, and don't even talk about the bills because they just don't stop. They rotate every month, every 30 days. And then we have people who gang together for their own rights and team up on a person with a disability because we're different. Now, see, this thing that blew out of trouble, and I've been doing a little post and whatever, reaching out to my communities. Now, what communities am I talking about? I'm talking about first within my own family. The ones who really know me deep down. The friends that sits by my side too, that really knows me deep down. The ones that I work with. The ones I hang out with. The ones that I do social events, the ones I do religious events with, the ones that enter into your life every day, the ones that walk through the grocery stores and the food stores and the malls and even in your own neighborhood, and you reach out to them, and we want to know why the world is the way it is, because everybody has different ideas, different thought process. And this world puts you in the box sometimes that you don't know which one of the process to pick from. What do I mean? Well, when it's a problem, some say that you talk nice. They don't know my character. They don't know my character. They ask me, did I talk nice? But then when I don't talk nice, then it takes me out of character, and guess what? They still don't know my character. Because when it takes you out of character, there's a problem. Come on, and y'all, any of y'all have this, that sometimes you try to be nice, but then other times you just have to get out of character, and it doesn't matter which side of the coin you on, you still didn't do the right thing, or looked at what you could have did the other side, or maybe it's the rim of the quarter that you're supposed to have been on that is indecisive, or is that third choice. Come on, talk to me. What Martin Luther King said. Just think about some of the things he says about coming together. Then they look at when things happen, well, could you avoid that? Here's another one. They say, could you put up cameras? And then when you say, no, you can't put up cameras, they want to detect and tell you the laws. Or some say put up cameras and when it's a duplex, and you can't do it by law because then you're invading the privacy of the other person. They don't understand the laws. Then if you take a video recording, depending on where you're standing and if you ask for permission or not, you could or could not be right or wrong. If you take a video recording, again, depending on where you stand, you may be right or wrong. If you're in the street, it's different from if you're in the yard. It's different from if you're on the porch. It's different from if you're in the house. I guess it's even different if you're in the sky. You could be right or wrong. And then some say, they come up with the great idea, well, just pay it no attention. Just hum on that for just a couple minutes. Pay it no attention. Pay it no attention. And have any of y'all ever been in some relationships and you pay the other, I'm in the dark for a reason? Come on, talk to me now. Have any of y'all been in that relationship? I don't know if it's been a mate relationship, a friendship relationship, a co-worker relationship, a religious worship, just a neighbor relationship. You ever been in any of the relationships and you say, I'm going to not pay it no attention? And see how that works for you when the other person just gets a little bit more fired up. Y'all been down that road before. You got two people that's walking by each other and you ain't speaking, you turn the heads, you're nodding, you're doing this, and you're giving all these body suggestions, all these thoughts come through your mind, and it doesn't matter if you make noise and speak or if you don't. It's like that third side. You're right there in the middle. What do you do? Come on now, talk to me, because I don't have the answers. Either you speak or you don't. Okay, so you speak nasty, or no. You're supposed to speak nice. They don't know their character. They don't know your character. They don't know mine. I don't know if your character is nasty all the time or nice. But I know deep inside my heart, I try to be nice. I don't know how it always comes off. I have been told, if they had to sum it up in one word, and it's told by a good friend, one best friend, that they would just say, I'm kind. Think about that. And some other one might think that I ain't gonna go there. But y'all know some of the words. No B words, no A words, no F words. I ain't going down that lane with y'all tonight. Come on now, I'm trying to keep it civilized. You know some of the names that you called them, no idiots, no clowns. I've been called a few, all of them. Haven't you? So which one do you pick from today or tomorrow? Talk to me now. Because it doesn't matter which one you do. The neighbor is going to say, no, you should have did the other one. Come on now. You can't be nice all the time. You can't be nasty all the time. So you just got to fit in there and be just right with but you got to know the other person's, where they coming from. Where their attitude is, how their mind thoughts, their process, what side of the bed they got out of. You supposed to know that and deal with it accordingly. Go figure that one out. Wow. And then there's other people that say, oh, well, you need to run to the lawyers and judges and oh gosh, and then they got their own opinions and their thought processes. And I just love the comment is when you tell somebody and they say, did you call the police? Oh, no. Why would I want to do that? Well, let me see. Maybe it's because it's the law or my rights to do that. I don't know. Or, and I hate to go down this road. I'm a young black male. Should I call the cops and get the wrong one to come to my door, or just a trigger happy one, or one that just got out the bed on the wrong side today, and they don't care what color you are. They don't care if you're male, female, short, tall, straight, gay, or black. They don't care. They're going to reflect what they feel to you because you called them, and they may or may not show up at your door willing to do their work. They might not care about their job, or they might be one that takes their job so seriously. It's a pick. When you dial at 911, you don't know what you want to get. You add up 911, what do you got? 11. You got 2 trends. Some new trends. Oh my God, some of them could be perfect. They could be identical trends, but then some of them are totally opposite, my brothers. I'm in the dark for a reason because I'm trying to pick between what to do. Some say you need to just run up to them and slap them upside their head, and that's that's not the answer because I can't do the time. Nor can I deal with my Lord. My heavenly Savior says, don't offend, don't do that. Could possibly turn around and kill them just by a little simple blow. I might not even need to touch them. I might be able to just get close enough and scare and a heart attack or something like that could happen. And I can't do the time, life 25, 30 years, I can't do it. So what do a brother or a sister supposed to do? Some say I just wouldn't take that. Take that. Well, what do take that? What do take that really mean? And some say, you got to threat them back. Again, my sisters and my brothers, I can't do the time because terrorist threats is for real. Have you ever heard of terrorist threats? They don't mind giving you 5, 10, 20, 25. I can't do the time. Again. See, there's other options too. It's called turn that cheek. They let the other one get hit. or to follow the direction of the Bible, turn the other cheek, and let God handle it. Well, I know better because I got enough wisdom, my sisters and brothers know I got to wait for God's time. But the issue is at hand. Right now, the issue's at hand right now, but God's time, God's way, God's will, I got to deal with it. And I'm loving it when I'm dealing every minute of it. But what do I do in the meantime is the question. Well, my sisters and my brothers, I named a few of the things I could do, but there's still more options. Yes, my sisters and brothers, I prayed. I even prayed and took it to the prayer line. We're talking about wisdom, took it to the prayer line, hoping other sisters and my brothers, when they're doing their daily prayer right now, they praying too, and my own sisters and brothers. The ones I gather with, the ones I hang out with, my sisters and my brothers, biological fathers, my heavenly mothers, my neighbors, my cousins, the neighbor down the street, the one that heard about it around the corner. I pray that they praying for a solution, an answer. But they don't know my character because they say I should have did some of those other things. But some of those things, and most of them, if I didn't try it, I thought about them, but I had to think about the, you know what I'm talking about, the dominations of effect that could cause from me just being on the wrong side of the coin. Okay, again, I could have been on that rim, but I'm a blind young brother that can't figure out or see clearly which way to go left, go right, stay still, jump up and down, lay down, fold my hands, get down on my knees and pray in front of the brother. What do a brother supposed to do? Don't talk about the manhood. Should I go to mine first or his first? Well, I don't know his, but his is just like some of ours. Egotistic. Try to be realistic. Some of us even try to be Christians and others try to be gangsters, homies, sissies, all these different characters that can come out of us, politeness. And I ain't picking on anybody. But baby, you know, I could go down in the hood and then I could be ghetto because I come from the hood. No, that I live in the hood? No, but I went in there many days and I learned many lessons. But thank God that He had me on some good side when I learned some of those good characters. With some of those boozy people that some people say that I kind of like act like because I had some of it to run and rub off of me because I tried to do the right thing. But you know, that third side of the coin, I was right there in the middle of them. You know, there's some of those boozy ones and some of those not so boozy ones. But what do a brother do in this case right now? Now I'm talking about this issue, this situation, this day, with a situation that have tried so many things. What do a brother need to do? Brothers, my sisters, it's late in the morning, make some comments. I don't need the violence. I don't want to see the violence. Peace, love. Peace and love is what God stands for, and that's what I stand for. That's what I try to be. Love. And I try to have, and I know I have, and I know I'm going to even get more. Wisdom. Wisdom. Look at the wisdom in you, my sisters and my brothers. And share. Share God. Share God. I love you. Warren Crudup. Iniko. Disability service coming soon. Iniko Life Coaching. Our website is INIKO lifecoaching.com. Advocate for people living with disabilities. I'm an advocate, life coach. You need me, come and talk to me. You got a moment, pray for me. Because I'm praying for you. For you, even those that I don't know, the ones that get up under the sound of my voice from this recording. Comment and I will pray individually for you that you have the wisdom to be like God. Peace and blessings. I love you guys.